Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Driven by Gears. So today I have a amplifier installation kit. Sweet. And my registration finally showed up for the new year. As you can see here, I kind of test run a amplifier. I was just waiting on my kit to show up. This was just wiring that I had already, so I will work on installing the amplifier kit because I put in this new center console with these extra speakers and stuff. And I did have this 10-inch subwoofer that I had that somebody gave me that I was going to use, but I tried it out and it doesn't work. So we'll have to get us another speaker to go in that box to put it back here behind the seat. So as of now, we'll just run the amp for the speakers in the middle here. Give it a lot more ump. So stay tuned and watch the installation of the amp. Basically, as you see here, I got all the stuff laid out. A lot of people get intimidated by wiring up amps because there is a lot of stuff to wire up, but it really ain't too bad, to be honest. This stuff here pretty much goes directly from the battery with the fuse straight into the hot 12 volts on the amp. And this here, which is blue, goes to the remote wire, which this here is factory GM, and then this is aftermarket stereo. So basically this blue you see here which is GM, and then aftermarket, you're just going to tie into it, which is basically voltage that turns on with the key. You're going to run this from here straight to the amp. That gives it voltage when you turn it on with the key, so that way it ain't running the vehicle down all the time. This black one here is just a ground. Basically, you can go to any black wire on your vehicle, but most of the time they want you to just hook it up anywhere around the seat. It's like a seat post stud or seat belt stud, you know, anything around there that's going straight to metal. So that's pretty easy. Of course, it comes with loom to cover up the red power wire, because any kind of chafing with this will touch ground and blow the fuse, and then you will be upset because you're wondering why my amp quit. But yeah, most vehicles nowadays have these little pigtails that you can get from factory wiring to aftermarket. Makes it so much easier. You don't have to hack all your wiring like some people do, and it keeps it pretty clean. I basically went the cheap route and I just soldered all these together and then just wrapped them in black tape. Normally I would use crimp connectors or heat shrink, but I don't have none of that, and I don't feel like running to town, so that's basically about it. This gray stuff here is speaker wire. This is 16 gauge. So you can hook this up to however many speakers you got, or to the amp itself. So that's about it. We will start soldering and wiring some stuff up. see here, I got the remote wire and the positive wire hooked up here to this harness. I left this pink wire out because I'm installing a backup camera, and this needs signal from the reverse. So I'm gonna just tie that into, when you put it in reverse, get signal. And I got the grounding wire here, so we'll go install this in the truck and walk you through that. So I basically didn't get to film the whole part. I lost some of the footage, but I got the amp underneath back there. Got it all wired in. Pretty much plays those speakers down there. So anyway, I would play some music and all that, but because of the copyright infractions, you can't play music to show it off. So not even gonna try it. So we'll try to do a little bit better on the footage next time. Make sure and stay tuned for tomorrow's upload. And as always, keep it simple, keep it sweet.